So my camera battery died, so I had to switch it out. Sorry about that. But I ended up mixing my colors. I've got blue, the teal, and the white. I still have a little bit of sand in that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a popsicle stick. I'm just gonna kind of scoot and push down the sand ones in the O. The N is still clear, and the seashells are where I want them to be still. I'm just gonna hit it with a lighter to pop some bubbles. And I'm going to put a little bit of white on top of the sand in the O. So I've got the seashells, the sand, and a little bit of white. And you don't want to do too much. And then I put some teal over the white. Not too much in the top, because you kind of want it to blend. And I know my table is a little unlevel. So I'm going to put some blue right in the top and kind of have it flow into the other colors. And you can mix them too, but I'm just gonna stick to the blue on the top. That way it kind of pushes the other colors to the side and make them flow. And you can always go back and put some more white. And you can also put some more beach sand in it as well. I'm hoping these come out good. I'm not sure. I've done a few beach themed items, but I have not done the letters yet, so I'm really hoping these come out good. And I'm gonna take some sand, some of the resin sand that I have. These are not staying up. And I'm gonna actually put another dollop of the sand on the bottom. And I'm actually going to do that to the bottom of the N as well. That's been sitting here for a little bit. I'm not going to push it along too much, because I don't want the seashells and the white or the clear resin to move that much. But I want the sand to be behind it. And this is all of the sand resin mix that I have. So I'm just going to do that last couple drops. That way when you flip the letters over, you see a little bit of sand, but you also see the seashells in front of it. And I'm going to throw these away as I go. So I guess I should do that now. Alright. So I'm going to let the clear one sit. I'm just going to reposition the seashell in the front a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because beaches aren't perfect, even though they seem like they are, and they are when you're there, of course. Me living in Arizona. So I'm going to pour a little bit of, after I clear off. Like I said, it helps to have some napkins or paper towels handy to wipe off what you need to wipe off. This one is almost done. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit before I pour any more colors or anything to it. I'm just gonna kind of let it flow into each other. So for the end, I'm gonna pour a little bit of more clear resin into it. And I'm gonna start at the top, that way the resin kind of pushes everything back to the bottom. And you don't want to fill it too much because you're gonna start pouring or dropping some of the alcohol ink into it. Make sure to pop the bubbles as much as you can. This has a little bit of bubbles, but that's okay. So I'm gonna start with the white. If you have the piñata white, make sure to mix it really well. And I always tap it before I start dropping. And this is the alcohol ink drop method. So you're just gonna drop, 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 wherever you want. And actually, I would recommend just leaving the cap off of it because it's gonna be a pain in the butt to twist it on and then twist it off and then twist it on and then twist it off. I'm gonna start from white and I'm gonna go from light to dark. So I'm gonna do white and then I'm gonna do the ocean green and then I'm gonna do the turquoise and then I'm gonna go to the lake blue. And these are by Resin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and it doesn't have to be perfect. The dropping method is kind of, whoops, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just at your own pace. It's whatever you want to do, really. I've only done the drop method a couple times. I don't know why I keep putting on these these caps. And my son just woke up. So I would definitely suggest doing colors and then whites and then colors and then whites and then colors and then whites. Because it definitely helps bring in, and don't worry about getting any ink on your molds because it stains your molds, but I mean it doesn't really affect any future pours, to be honest. I just love the way that they kind of go together. So this is going to be one technique, and then the other technique is just mixing the colors into the resin and then pouring. The N is going to be the drop method. So I hope that you guys like this tutorial. And I will be demolding these soon and showing you all how they come out. And I hope they come out really well. But I guess we will all see how they come out. If you guys have any techniques, please go ahead, post any tutorials. Let's Resin loves to see anything that you guys have, especially with their molds. Make sure to post anything with their molds, especially like the letters or anything that they have, really. I did something earlier. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my kitchen. Let me go get it really quick. So I've got these from This one is, the mold is not from Let's Resin, oops, but the film that I have inside of it is from Let's Resin. They're the spooky ones. And then this one is from Let's Resin, and then I've got the film from Let's Resin inside of this moon shaker as well. And I'll post those too. Those are going to be super fun. But I'm hoping these beach-themed ones come out really well. We'll see. Just be really careful because the alcohol inks are like super just fluidy, and they come out super fast. And that's with any resin, really. So yeah, I just drop some in there, but that should be okay because I'm just gonna pour some more in there. Hopefully that works out. And I would definitely suggest getting a cookie sheet like I have, just to make sure that you don't get your surface dirty. I'm doing all of my resins on my kitchen table, so it's really hard to keep surfaces clean when you need to, especially with resin, because you all know how that gets. It gets sticky. Very sticky. And I would suggest always wearing gloves. Always wear gloves. Everybody that I know that's like, oh, I kind of want to get into resin, the first thing I tell them is wear gloves, because even if you don't have sensitive skin, it can make your skin super sensitive. It can cause lots of problems. It's not fun. And I know that firsthand. I definitely know that firsthand. So, but thank you for watching. I'm going to keep doing the drop method. So I just kind of go from color to color. I go from one color to white, another color to white, another color to white. So it's kind of like a pattern. So I go from this to this, and then I go from another color to white, and then another color to white, and then I start it all over again. One color to white, another color to white, another color. So I do white in between every single color for the drop method. I don't know. I hope it turns out okay. So thank you all for watching. I hope these turn out really good. I really do. But I will post them as soon as I am done demolding them. And I will post a picture of them inside, and I will post another picture of them outside to show you the difference between the lightings and how you can kind of display your pieces even if you're holding them. I usually display mine half within my tree and then half in the sky to kind of give it some dimension or whatever. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.